Alright, viewers, we want to take it further for this seventh episode of Algebra class. Now we're going to deal with brackets and factorization. When you have bracket, how do you deal with bracket? You actually use the term outside the bracket to multiply what you have in the brackets. So let's say you are asked to solve this question now. Simplify. Number one, 3a plus b plus 2 bracket b plus c minus 4 bracket c plus d. You have to solve this. You notice you are seeing some brackets there. How do I deal with it? Those guys that don't have brackets, this is a bracket I can now open because there's no number outside it. So 3a plus b. This that has a number outside, 2 times b gives me 2b, 2 times c gives me 2c. Minus 4 is outside this bracket, is equal minus 4. This is not minus 4 plus the bracket, it is minus 4 brackets. So if it is a case of this minus 4 plus c plus d, please don't go and multiply. There's a separation there, a demarcation, which is the plus sign. So this is minus 4 times c, which is minus 4c, minus 4 times d, which is minus 4d. Now, like we have always done before, we check the like terms. 3a, is there a like term here? No, so it remains 3a. 3a remains there. Then going on further, b, is there a like term here? 2b, so b plus 2b gives me what? 3b. C minus this, so 2c minus 4c minus 2c, then minus 4d. I think that is as far as you can take. They are not like terms. Now the rest is just a, b, c, and d, so they cannot be added. Going on further, if I have a square minus open brackets 2a minus ab, then minus a open bracket 3b plus a. Now we have a case where there is actually not a number outside the bracket. What we have is an alphabet before the bracket, and then we have a sign before the bracket. So you use the sign to open up the bracket, you use the alphabet and the sign to open up the bracket. This is different from what I earlier said. If I had, now I'm not going to use a square to multiply the bracket. No, it's only the sign. So a square minus times 2a gives me minus 2a, minus times minus ab gives me plus ab, then minus a times 3b gives me minus 3ab, minus a times a gives me minus a square. Look closely, are they like terms? Yes, they are. A square minus a square is gone, because you subtract it, is gone. So if I rearrange, it's not rearrange, a square minus a square is gone, so I have minus 2a plus ab minus 3ab. Only these two guys are like term. This is 1 of the AB minus 3 of the AB. And that will give me minus 2 of the AB, because 1 minus 3 gives you minus 2. You can stop here. In some cases, you have to go further to say what is common. Minus 2a is common. Minus by minus is common. 2 divided 2, a divided a is 1. Then minus by minus is plus. 2 divided 2 is gone. A divided a is gone. What remains is b. The answer can be this or this. That is how we can solve that kind of question. Alright, let me give you one more before we close off for this episode. We're introducing the brackets and what? Factorization. Number three. Let's say we are asked to solve 2, then a bigger bracket with what? P square minus p square minus 3, then what? A small bracket q plus r, close the bracket, plus q square, bigger bracket. So watch it now. The 2 is outside the bigger bracket, which means the 2 is supposed to multiply everybody inside the bracket. But then we're going to try to deal with the smaller bracket first. So I have 2, open my bigger bracket, p square minus 3 times q gives me minus 3q, minus 3 times r gives me minus 3r, then plus q square. At this point, if you look at the inner bracket, nobody's like them. Nobody's like them. This is p square, no other p square. Q, no other q. Arrow, no other arrow. Q square, no other q square. So 2 multiplies the p square now become 2p square. 2 multiplies the minus 3q become minus 6q. Then 2 multiplies minus 3 arrow minus 6 arrow. Then 2 multiplies the q square plus 2q square. Please, if these lectures is helping you, do well to encourage us. First, start by subscribing. When you subscribe, you like our channel, then click on the notification bell and click on the bell, then share to others. Also, don't forget, we need your support. So this is the first layer basic support you can give us. Then if you want to give us monetary support, we'll be glad. Give us a comment and then we'll send your details where you can also support us, because it requires a lot. What we're doing now is to help as many persons to go through mathematics at ease. So stay tuned. Algebra is still forward. We're going to be dealing with 13 more episodes.